Good grief. All right, I'm back up. I should be back up. Are we back up? Are we back live? Yeah. All right, I ain't start streaming that. Let me refresh. All right, we back up. All right, so let's get it. Are you ready? We ready. I finally got everything together. We're busting out.
Oh, it's grab the glass.
Family, we are Kuumba live. I am so excited. First show of 2022. Hit it.
Drink your water.
Drink all the time. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take your breath. Now,
Come on. Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Pitcher. Oh.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Simply pour some water. Drink.
Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam.
Just move
your
your
body. Drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. We gotta stay healthy.
Move your body.
Don't move your ass up.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the
Four pillars.
Breathe.
Breathe, drink, eat, move.
Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave.
Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink it up.
Drink it. Come on. Drink it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink.
Drink your water.
Drink.
Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath.
What? Lift and pour. Come on. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink your water, family. Drink your water, man. I want to make sure that you know that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gani Journey Media. You eating again, Anime? What's going on, girl? Don't be eating cake during the show, Anime. Of course, you know, I'm your host, Brother Hatim, and of course, this is the Kuumba toast. I had to jump off the stream and jump back on the stream because I put Imani, because today, if somebody say Habari Gani to you real fast like I just did, you got to be able to say Imani, right? So, far as Kwanzaa is Imani, but for us, far as the days of the week, it is Kuumba, and man, oh man, is it a pie Kuumba. We want to give all of the Kuumba babies a round of applause. Oh, give it up for them, give it up for them. Yeah, they deserve it. Give it up for the babies. Give it up, give it up. That ain't all. You gotta give it up for the babies. Give it up for them. They work hard. All right, we giving it up. So, we lifting up and we toasting the moment, because this is where we toast the moment. We toast our ancestors every morning at 5:45 a.m., which means I got to do another show. I gotta get that show together. For those who are new to the email list, I will tell you a little bit later how to get your ancestors on the list, but know that we toast every day at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some mistakes will be there. And those of you that are on your challenge, you need to get your ass up. I'm just saying it for those that's on the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't easy. The challenge, you know what I'm saying? Those of you that are on your challenge, get up and catch the morning toast. Now, check this out. The daily toast ritual. Catch the ritual. You're trying to build a ritual. Now, those that want to add the moment piece that I throw in there, you can. That's more informative. That could be part of your ritual. We do a little toast in there as well. But, you know, that's for those who want something. But we set the ritual at a certain time so that people could get it when they need it, right? To get is where it needs to be. It happens on a regular basis. So regardless of what Brother Hatim is doing, you can catch the ritual. All right? So I want to thank y'all for joining us. And of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. I know y'all like, Brother Hatim, why you coming so late, bro? Why? You know, listen, last night was New Year's and I went to bed about 9 o'clock. Yes, I did. I heard explosions and shit, and I became conscious enough to realize that they wasn't shooting at me and it wasn't too close to the house, so I went back to sleep. Woke up at 6, sat in the tub till 8, got up, drunk a couple of beers, just being honest, being transparent. You know what I'm saying? Made my morning drink. It ain't a smoothie, it's a broth, right? Made the broth, drunk the broth, and went back to sleep. Woke up 12 o'clock. Miss Gina did a presentation. We're planning a family trip, so Miss Gina did a presentation. I was impressed by Miss Gina G's, you know, her presentation. She got them presentation skills. She got it honestly, I must say. So she did a good job. And then I said, well, let me start the show. But those of you that know that are familiar with the show, because it ain't just like I push a button. At the beginning of this, you just push a button. But as you start doing it more, you got to do the thumbnail. You got to do the write-up. You got to put all the pieces in place so that, you know, you got it on, you know, so that you don't have to worry about it. Because like I said, I'm not concerned about what this podcast does right now. I'm not concerned about what this stream does right now. Because what happens is, as we start building on and adding on this Gani journey, what's going to happen is there's going to be one clip from me or somebody in Gani journey, and next thing you know, we are off to the races, and people are going to be going back into, and I want to give them plenty of stuff to go through, give you plenty of stuff so that you could go through to find out, to be digging up about Gani journey. And why they digging up, guess what? Right? Guess what? Gani journey, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to employ people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to take these trips that we're talking about. We're going to be able to get some, we're going to be able to get some actual territory. We got digital territory, but we're going to be able to actually purchase territory. Why? Because when you listen, this is why I'm telling everybody to go over to the podcast. And I want to be very clear with y'all about this podcast piece, right? The podcast don't care how many people you got listening to you. Once you enable it to, in a sense, run ads on your podcast, the ads are running. Now the ads are running, right? But if you are at a certain level, as far as how you pay or whatever, if you are at a certain level, you receive payment. It ain't like YouTube. It ain't like Facebook. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? They run ads on your shit and stuff is popping up while you are talking, but because you are on their platform, they own your stuff. With podcasts, with a lot of these podcast providers, what they are doing, they are allowing you to share in it because you are creating the content. So people be wondering, well, brother, I tell you, why don't you just, why don't you just get your ass on Spreaker? You can find me on Apple. Afterwards, you can find me on all the places you get podcasts, right? And when you get on those, you help Gani journey, right? Now, you of course, and like I said, we're in the family aspect. We're in family time now. What do you mean, brother Hatim? Last year was in 5. This year we're in 6. 5 was freedom. We was in the land. We was in freedom land last year. So a lot of y'all got loose last year, right? A lot of y'all got loose. We were, I was with y'all. We was kicking it. We got loose. Right now, because we experienced freedom, now we are better able to understand the necessities of family, the necessity of tribes, because that is what enables us to maintain the freedom. Individuals can't maintain their own freedom, right? There's a limit on how many bullets you got. There's a limit on how many people you can individually fight. You understand what I'm saying? You need a group to back your freedom. You need a group to protect your territory. So we're moving into building those groups. A lot of people, the light is going to go on. Bing! Damn, I need family. I need tribe. I need to be married. I need to connect my family with that family. I need to get back with some of these old acquaintances, some of those people that I used to be able to trust when I was younger. Let's see where they are. Can I still trust them? Boom, boom, boom. And these relationships, right? It's because that's what family is, right? And can we start talking about investing together? Can we start talking about building wealth together? Can we really start having those conversations? Because that is the mind state that we are moving into 2022 as a group, as a culture, let's say. So y'all just get ready for it. Y'all heard it here first. So in the beginning of this year, the first thing we're going to talk about is the question that I am asking, and I'm asking very loudly at this point in time is, why people hate on you, right? I want to start the year off because I'm going to be coming at you with a lot of lists this year. I'm working on putting the 5 things, 7 things, 10 things, right? So that you can look at them and you can start working on them, right? And you get them in the emails and you could look at them and you be like, well, brother Hatim, I don't agree with this one, but this one is good, blah, blah, blah. So that we can start talking, so that we can start so some of y'all can start building some of your content. I want to give you the courage to start building your content. I want to help you as far as putting your podcast together, help you put your stream together, help you putting your blogs together. We've been doing it for a very long time here at Gani Journey, and it's time for us to start branching out and start helping some of y'all. I've been talking about it, but I'm putting the courses together so that y'all can do it. When I talk about that 21-week course, right, I ain't just talking about you learning how to meditate. I'm talking about you learning how to put some shit together, learning how to build on this digital landscape that we're coming into, because what's going to be happening next, let me tell you this, right? A lot of these podcasts, once all of the smoke settles from this digital stuff, this crypto and this blockchain, a lot of this stuff that we're doing right now on YouTube, in many of these spaces, a lot of this stuff, right, is going to be able to be put on the blockchain. It's going to be able to be sold as an NFT. Like, for example, I could take this very podcast right here, right, turn it into an NFT and say, well, there's 10,000 pieces of it, right? And I'm able to sell pieces. And every time a piece gets sold, guess what? I benefit and the person that owns their piece benefits. You understand what I'm saying? So it's written into the contract so it can be distributed, or it might not be distributed. But the fact of the matter is it could be broken down like that, where individuals who are, in a sense, subscribers in some form of fashion, you know what I'm saying, have the Gani tokens and they could trade the tokens for it. I mean, it's so many things that's going to be popping off, because what is happening is that we are moving into an area or an arena where we are going to be able to, build an economic life using this digital shit, right? Now, I'm not into, see, some of my people, y'all want to get into the games. See, I ain't playing games with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to get the games out there. I'm looking for those individuals that's more interested in building the games than playing the games. Why? Because if you are able to create something, because like I tell you, only take one. It only take one thing that we're doing to blow up, and people will be interested in other stuff around us. Other stuff within the orbit, right? So, boom, Brother Hatim say something that blows up, right? And because Brother Kwame show is on Gani Journey Media, people are going to go to a Tribal Quotes that's been taken over by Kwame in as officially in 2022. Praise God. Thank God that this brother has stepped up and he took, you know what I'm saying? So he got that. So now Brother Kwame is blowing up now because people, oh, wow, some good insight here. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Sister Tracy, you know what I'm saying? Boom, because Sister Navita, her stuff is popping off. Sister Tiandra, their stuff is popping off. Brother Quasi, when he, you know what I'm saying? It only takes one of us to blow up for all of us to ascend. And other people that will be coming on the fringes, either as supporters or as haters, will be able to rise up with us. This is the new economy that we are in. And it's called, and you're going to be able to create an economic life. Remember, that is a necessity when we're talking about family, tribe, city, village, nation. When you're looking at it, you cannot have any of those things if you don't have an economic life. You can't have a family if you don't have a economic life. This is why some sisters run around calling brothers dusty. Why? They're dusty because they don't have an economic life. Well, not, you know what I'm saying. There, a lot of people's example of the dusty is totally whack. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, but what I'm saying is, we have an opportunity to develop an economic life and to start creating things that we get to decide on who trades and who doesn't. In other words, we could just set up a system and decide who trades and who doesn't. We could set up our own economic system. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if y'all feel my excitement, right? So now, as far as Yame, one of the things that I sent out to, I think I sent it out to one of our lists. I've been doing research on the Stellar Network, because for those that don't know, we have developed our own token for our internal, for how we work as a group, right? To kind of lubricate the system that we have developed. And we're using the Stellar Network. The Stellar Network operates on their token or their currency called the XLM. So in order to use the Stellar Network, you have to have XLM. But once you get one of those wallets that use XLM, they send you daily quotes on what's going on. So 1 minute Stellar is up 5%, next minute is down 5%, then it's up 5%. And I'm trying to tell my young people, I said, listen, and I'm telling some of y'all right now, This is not advice. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Let me just say what I'm doing. Whenever I got extra money, I'm buying me some XLM, right? I'm using my XLM. I'm using my wallets, right? And I have it stored. I got it in different places, but I am buying XLM. Why? Because there are moves that are being made right now. For example, sending money internationally. A lot of y'all don't do that. Sending money to people, Cash App and stuff like that. See, and a lot of y'all don't even understand. Y'all already dealing with digital currency. They just don't call it that. They call it, you know what I'm saying? It's not crypto, but you're dealing with digital currency where you push a button on Cash App or PayPal and you send it. But every time you send it, you pay money, right? You pay a small percentage, right? But when I send XLM, right, it costs me like 0.00005. I mean, I don't even know. Do y'all understand that? Right? So when you send something, it might cost you 10 cents. But when I send something on the Stellar Network, and I send currency on Stellar Network, right? It costs me 0.0005 or something like that. So that's less than a penny that I can send damn near any amount that I want. I want y'all to think about that shit, right? Because when you send money any other way, people are charging you. And it might seem small to you now, but they are getting rich off your pennies. Remember one of the statements of Gani, right? If it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. They're getting that nice, slow money. And we want you to be able to participate in getting that slow money, right? Your small change for a large change in the community. And I'm telling people right now, like, for example, in order for all of our young people to get their wallets, because all of our young people have their digital wallets now, right? I just got to teach them how to protect their wallet and stuff. But in order to get them started, I had to send all of them some XLM. So in Gani, we got some XLM, and I'm taking the XLM and I'm sharing it amongst the membership. Here, you got a few XLM. You need a few so that you could work the system, right? Boom, send it to them. You know, get the system moving. But look, when you get an opportunity, get your own XLM, right? If you can't buy it, get one of the older brothers to buy it for you, and then we'll send it to them. I'll show them how to send it to you. Come on now. But I don't even know how I got on that. Did I even say when we strive to blow up your old paradigms? I went off. I don't know why I went off like that. Somebody needed it out there. Listen, like yesterday, in the last thing that we talked about, right, was moving or stop fearing moving to modern things. I need to look it up. But a lot of people are stuck in the past. And that's cool. See, and I don't mind. But I want you to understand what we sound like. Some of us old timers, what we sound like, right? I ain't never giving up my 8-track. Those cassettes, that's stupid. Whoever won't. I ain't giving up my cassette. Are you crazy for man, look, that's a frisbee. That's a frisbee you got there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving up my CDs, man. I got my whole collection on CDs, and now they got this thing called MP3s. What is it? What if the computer shut off? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all sound like that, right? And you need to get off of that. Because it's like this, right? Check this out. Because at one point in time, people thought that having matches was moving us backwards. You got them damn matches. You better learn how to rub these sticks together. You better learn how to make fire in the original way. What happened if all the matches get wet? I mean, this is the way y'all sound. If all the matches get wet in the world, well, I mean, we all fucked up then, right? You know, I can still go and find me some flint. Well, okay, all right. You know, hey, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Then those people who got good with matches was like, same thing with the lighters. See, I ain't gonna trust them lighters. That thing might blow up in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the cell phones. I ain't never getting no cell phone. I don't want to be tracked. You boom, boom, boom. But now almost all of us got cell phones. Family, we have to be willing to advance with the society that we are in, and we need to use the advances to move the culture forward. Any of those things that we're using that are not moving the culture forward, of course, let's adjust them or get rid of them. But nothing that I'm talking about right now is holding our culture back. All right, but anyway. So we are going to talk about why people hate on you. But before we get to that, I want to carry you through some of the news that we have been on in Gani Journey. I've been posting up news, going back to it, so the show is getting back a little bit to the original format, because I done went through all the shows, but we added a couple of little extra pieces on here, especially for those of you who are part of the Nguza Saba squad, Nguza Saba challenge people out there, you know what I'm saying, 21 day Nguza Saba challenge, or just Nguza Saba squad, Nguza Saba challenge folk. I got something for y'all, because I got to give y'all your proverb. I sent the proverb out already for those of you on the list. In fact, you got 2 of them today. That is not right. Hold on. All right, cool. All right, I got the proverb for us today, but it's not on this one. It's different. So let me refresh, and maybe if I refresh it'll pop up. But if not, it's cool. Yep, it's different every time. That's cool. All right, I thought so. But anyway, what we are going to do is we're going to go and we're going to look at some of this news that Giame, Brother Hatem, has been getting. And other people, if you want to share some news, by all means, you could do that, you know? So let me make this transition. Y'all ready? All right, let's do it. All right. As I was saying, so we're going to look at the news. Of course, it's Kwanzaa season. And since it's Kwanzaa season, it looked like my computer froze. I hope it ain't crashing on me. Are you crashing on me, computer? Because it's doing a whole lot, family. This computer, let's give this computer a round of applause, because this computer does a lot. There we go. It just needed to know that y'all's out there, that somebody was in support. So, as you see, I posted up twice. I'm trying to work through the bugs on this new system, and of course, you know, it's real high around Kwanzaa time. So we up 240%, 13,000 people reached post engagements. Thank y'all for the engagements in some form or fashion. Well, at least y'all reading it. You know what I'm saying? Page likes. We need to get those page likes up, family. You know, and I'm doing. You know, I'm getting busy on the designs. Let's look at that. I'm getting busy on these designs, man. I'm not playing with these covers here. Where is it at? You ain't gonna show me? Oh, there you go. All right, show me. Ooh. Let's make that big. I want to see that big. Let's get that. Ooh. White people hate on you. Pow! They cocking them pistols. They trying to get at you. Right? But we gonna break it down for you over here at Gani Journey. We're gonna break it down for you so that you don't have to be dealing with the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You be able to get right through it and understand what's going on from another level. Because you're gonna need to know, because since we moved into the family aspect, you're gonna need to understand. Because now, what's going to start to happen is you're going to start noticing the haters, without a shadow of a doubt. You're going to start noticing the haters. Not only are you going to start noticing the haters, what you also are going to start noticing is that some of the people that you thought was on your team, some of those who you thought were on your team are going to start or have been hating on you. You're going to start noticing a little bit more. Going to be noticing that envy, because envy is what jumped on me this morning, because I said, well, maybe I need to talk about the unbalanced 7, right? Like yesterday, I was going to talk about the unbalanced 7. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might just need to have a whole 7-day period where I go through the unbalanced 7. Fear, envy, greed, sloth, lust, anger, and pride. pride in there, I think. You know what I'm saying? One of them in there. So, but that's 7. And just go through it. But let's go to the news. I got some news. The cost of a 3D printed house in 2021. All right. So I wanted to look at that. The future has arrived. It ain't even show a picture. So a lot of y'all would just jump right over that and not even look at that. So go on, let's go on. We're going to talk about it. Those on Spreaker, I'm about to read an article. I'm going to let you know where it's from. But this computer is moving dreadfully slow. I'm about to go. I guess I got to go in and clean up. Oh, man. Would you look at that? See, this is how, this is printed. This is a printed, and it's printed out of concrete. So now, depending on how solid the foundation of this thing is, this thing will last for, I guess I could say forever. Because this whole thing, look at that. That's all concrete. Layers and layers of concrete. Now, I want y'all to look at the prices. 3D printing houses, because this is the future. This some stuff that we can get some of our young people involved with in learning this technology, right? 3D printing houses bring the benefits of additive manufacture to construction spaces. The material costs incurred by construction 3D printing are usually an order of magnitude less when compared to conventional methods. This is while we take into account the fact that 3D printing concrete tends to be more expensive than normal construction concrete. As for labor costs, they drop down basically to daily wages of at most 2 or 3 operators, and that too is for a much shorter length of time, as the 3D printed houses will be ready for finishing and furnishing in days instead of months. The cost to build an average size 3-bedroom house with conventional building method is from $250,000 to $320,000, right? Building the same home with 3D printing technology will cost from 20% to 40% less to build. So the same 3-bedroom house will be presumably cost between $140,000 and $240,000 to build with 3D printing technology. It should be noted. So what happens when you own the technology? I just want y'all to think about what happens when you own the technology. How much will it cost then? What happens when your children know how to operate the equipment? You know what I'm saying? Cheap land all of a sudden becomes what? Hey, you understand what I'm saying? And you building concrete homes. So they could be flooded, earthquakes can hit, storms and all types. I mean, it would take something major to rip it up. I'm just trying to let y'all know. All right, but hold on. It should be noted at this point that and the more that this technology is used, guess what happens to the price? Or at least what should be happening to the price. That most construction 3D printers will not build. It should be noted at this point that most construction 3D printers will not build or 3D print the foundation, nor would the construction 3D printers be of any cost-saving benefit when it comes to roofing the house. All right, so they build the frame of the house, so you're going to have to get and establish the foundation, of course, you know what I'm saying? But hell, you know what I'm saying? All those things, the roof, the windows, the doors, electrical wiring, paint, and finishing, all these costs remains the same as with conventional house, as all this fall outside the scope of what a construction 3D printer is capable of. Okay. So the University of Nantes research, they printed something. I just want to go to some other prices. Cost benefits and time saving offered by 3D printing at home. While costs are often the most quoted benefits of shifting to construction 3D printers, the timescale benefits are one of the most staggering numbers. As a matter of fact, most 3D construction projects never need more than a month to 3D print even the most complex designs. See, and you can come up with some crazy designs. Like I could have a house built up and it's shaped like Giame. I just think about that shit. But anyway, The Future Foundation office of Dubai took a total of 3 months to go from idea to operational office. Ewell's first 3D printed house, the BOD, only took 22 days on the first attempt, and this was reduced to just 3 days when COBOD reperformed the construction 3D printing of the building as a test 2 years later. So as your abilities improve, you know what I'm saying? You become better at doing this. Look at this house. Look at this house. You know what I'm saying? That is a nice starter house for a young family, right? Where to buy 3D houses. As it stands, consumers in most cases will be unable to commission a 3D printed house construction directly. The printers themselves are expensive investments for any local construction company. 3D construction printer generally starts at $39,000 for the small basic model to the upwards of $100,000 for the larger models. So what if you got 20 houses you want to build? You want to build a complex, right? And you got 20 houses that you got to build, right? 39,000 to 100,000. I mean that's doable. That's doable, right? Apart from the cost of equipment and materials, there's another major hurdle in purchasing a 3D printed house depending on where you are located. Only a handful of construction permits have been handed out for 3D printed houses in special experimental cases in select areas. See, because it's going to cut off a lot of jobs. That's going to be part of the issue. The mass of 3D printed houses is currently being developed in more technologically primitive areas. However, for anyone interested, a good place to start would be to contact a large-sized local construction company first, and then, as option B, contact the construction 3D printer makers themselves. One exception, of course, is House.me. The luxury prefabricated home maker rarely sells its houses conveniently online via both monthly installment plans as well as outright cash purchase. Look at that shit there. That's kind of open. But you know, that's like, for example, let's say you have an old house. You have a house, but you have a large backyard. And you want to have guest house in the back. Like when I was in Ghana. For y'all those that can't see it, it's like a chalet. It's a little small little, I think they call it like a chalet. But just imagine if we had a big main house and in the back we had a whole lot of area. We could put 4 to 5 smaller houses in the back so that when people come and visit, right, or you have other people that live on the grounds, you know what I'm saying, they could live there, right? You know, with everything, the bathroom, everything is there, right? Here we go. Other such COB provide construction 3D printing service, albeit in limited areas of Europe. Now, we could do something here. Another potential website to check. They got all these websites. But I want you to look at some more of the prices. So when you get a chance, go on and look through there because all this, I mean, look at this. All this is doable. And when you own the equipment, right, because they have them now where the 3D printer not only could use concrete, but it could use the soil. I mean, I just want y'all to think about it. It could use the soil to create a substance that you could build a house with. I know some of y'all say a mud house. It's a little bit more complicated than a mud house, but even if you look at how long some of them mud houses last, it lasts as long as some of y'all out there laughing, talking about, oh, he talking about building mud houses, and you being funny and shit, but you living in a cardboard house right now, right? All that goddamn plywood around you, and you sitting around telling jokes about a mud house. Are you serious? Come on now. Plywood. Plywood is, you know what plywood is made from? Sawdust. That's what they make that shit from. Sawdust. So you live in a sawdust house making jokes. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. I mean, and all this stuff is becoming available to us, right? Let me see. I posted up another article. This blockchain G&J. Okay, cool. I just want to show this. This is an old article. Now, this is what I was going to tell y'all about Stellar, right? The Stellar network that we use. Stellar, their money is called Lumens. Stellar has a deal with MoneyGram. So in a minute, you're going to be able to take your Stellar, you know what I'm saying, and send it, in a sense, walk into a MoneyGram with the amount of Stellar you have and be able to transfer it directly to cash in your hand. So this means that you're going to be able to go from a Stellar network and send money to anybody in the world for little to nothing. And they're going to be able to go to a MoneyGram and get the money in their hand. I want y'all to think about that, right? Now, how much is Stellar? How much is Stellar? Now, I'm gonna just share this with y'all. Cost, you can look this up for yourself. Cost of Stellar Lumen right now. I'm betting this somewhere around 40 cents. 40 cents. Price of Stellar Lumens. On Coinbase, let's see on Coinbase. I don't want to pull up my Coinbase. Don't you do it. It's 27 cents right now. Right? On Coinbase. Right? Now don't sign up for Coinbase because I'll send y'all my link to Coinbase. Let's work together because you get some crypto, I get some crypto. For those that are interested, I will send the link out. As a matter of fact, get on the email list. I'll send it out. You'll get some crypto. I get some crypto. And if you want to learn how to work it, I could go and help you learn how to work this. Now, I by no means am I expert, but I could get you started. All right, so Lumens as of the day is 27 cents. So it says 1 hour. There you go. 1 day. It went up 5% today. In 1 hour, it was up 0.02%. In 1 day, it went up 5%. I told you it seems very volatile. In a week, it's down 1.52%. In a year, it's up 107%. Now, I'm just saying. Now, so they have deals with, you hear names like IBM, you hear names like MoneyGram, right? And I'm sitting up here listening to this shit, and I'm sitting up here like, whoa. Right? All-time high. Look, this is all-time. So if you was in it from the beginning, it's up 7,540%. Now, you don't trade on that. And you don't trade with, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with here, Gianni, we're not talking about trading. We're not doing that, right? We're looking at projects that we can use and that are practical, that we can go on and we can step on and we could use not only for ourselves, but also end up increasing what we have. So if I'm using it and at the same time I'm able to grow my money, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Right? But anyway, so y'all can look that up. We got our stuff built on the Stellar Network. There's other networks out there as well, and other ones that go hand in hand with it, but you got to do your own research. Don't be scared to get out there and do some research. Don't be scared to ask questions, right? Tread carefully, but Stellar Lumens may have more room to run. This is from February 24th, 2021. So I posted it up there so that y'all can look at some of the stuff because I was looking up like the MoneyGram partnership, the partnership that they had with IBM. You know what I'm saying? You hear these names and you're like, well, damn, why is it fluctuating like this? See, and this is what y'all got to understand too. What happens is you have people who are traders, right? Traders, not, so they get on, they try to buy something low. As soon as it reaches a point where they don't think it's going to go any farther, they start bailing. And that's what's happening. So, this is what you have to watch for. So what happens is when you start getting into coins that you really like, what happens is that when those coins start going up, people who are in them is like, ooh, it's time for me to exit. They got the exit point. So they'll take the little bit they got and they will sell it. And with all these people selling it, trying to get a profit, the price will go down, which is a signal for those that really believe in a project to start buying. And remember, don't invest more than you can lose. Very simple. Don't invest more than you can lose, right? Allow the little bit that you have to grow. right? We doing long tail investing. We're, it's a very risky, long-term thing for us. So, but in the long run, if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10 things that we got work out, the return will be something like 7,000 times. All it takes is for one of them to hit, and everything else, use a genius. It don't even matter. Only takes one of them to hit. That's it. But anyway, get off of that. All right, back to the news. I know y'all like, Brother Tim, I'm trying to understand. Anybody understand or what? Want to master this? The stage is set. Music is about to play for Bitcoin. So I posted this up just in case there's somebody out there in Giami Journey that wants to really get into the coins. Really wants to, because like I said, I got enough, on my plate. I don't want to master. I don't want to be the master of everything. I'm looking for people who want to do stuff, right? And this your thing, this your field, and we can trust you, right? Retired general warns the U.S. military could lead a coup after the 2024 election. U.S. military. Now this is a major general, right? Retired general who's saying, hey, y'all need to be aware. So y'all gonna read that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go through it, but y'all, we need to be listening to that. You tribed up. You ready? You ready? Because we in 2022 now. So we got 2 more years, right? We in that family phase. Then we're going to go to 2023, which is study, rest, and perfection. And then 2024 is going to be that power stage. Now, not only is it power for us, but this is a number that's going to branch over. So are we going to take advantage of the ability to have the power to protect ourselves just in case they want to do another June 6th? Because we don't know where it's going to go next time. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things that they have learned, if they're going to hit, they got to hit hard. Right? Anyway. So, last night, I got Kwanzaa. We had Eddie Baird, doing his damn thing on there. It didn't sound, I was kind of mad because it didn't sound that good. The most important archaeological discoveries of 2021, from unknown Dead Sea Scrolls to Middle Eastern cattle, whatever. Now, I just wanted to post this up for my history nerds out there so that y'all can see what's going on around the world and how they trying to shape history and paint your ass out. Just so you know. Let's look at what questions are being asked in America. That's America for those who don't know. America. Y'all know about America. That's America right there. America. Right there. Top places, type things. AMC stock in Ohio, boom, boom, boom. A lot of people getting involved in that stimulus check. They let you know what everybody is thinking about all over the country. And you can see, and you get to test the wind of the country to see where people's mind state is. There you go. I posted it up for you. All right. So that's that. So now we done with that. What we can do now is we could do part 1.
It's the proverb of the day.
Proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. Proverb of the day, family. You ready? Get your pen out. Those of you that's on the challenge, come on, get ready. Here we go. If you chase 2 rabbits, you will catch none. If you chase 2 rabbits, you will catch none. That is the proverb of the day. Now tell me, what does it mean to you?
It's the proverb of the day. The proverb of the day.
All right. And now we're going to move to the next part. For those of you that are on the challenge and you need some thinking material, I am here for you. So if you could. Folk tales, time to do a folk tale. Folk tale. All right, cool. So the folk tale today is the traveler and fortune. The traveler and fortune. A traveler, wearied from a long journey, lay down. overcome with fatigue, on the very brink of a deep well. Just as he was about to fall into the water, Dame Fortune, it is said, appeared to him and waking him from his slumber, thus addressed him, Good sir, pray wake up, for if you fall into the well, the blame will be thrown on me, and I shall get an ill name among mortals. For I find that men are sure to impute their calamities to me. However, much by their own folly, they have really brought them on themselves. All right, one more time, because the language is kind of confused. Here we go. A traveler weary from a long journey lay down, overcome with fatigue, on the very brink of a deep well, just as he was about to fall asleep. My fault. A traveler weary from a long journey lay down, overcome with fatigue, on the very brink of a deep well. Just as he was about to fall into the water, Dame Fortune, it is said, appeared to him and waking him from his slumber, thus addressed him, Good sir, pray, wake up. For if you fall into the well, the blame will be thrown on me, and I shall get an ill name among mortals. For I find that men are sure to impute their calamities to me. However much by their own folly they have really brought them on themselves. And here is the moral. Everyone is more or less master of his own fate. Everyone is more or less master of his own fate. And that is the proverb of the day. No, folktale, my fault. Folktale.
Time to do a folktale.
So it's time for us to get on our rant. We about to hit that rant, family. Oh man, Anime, if you could you get things ready for me, baby, please? Could you please? Oh, get your mind right. Yep. War horn has sounded. The Akuban has been blown. And now thinking all the time. You're damn right. So here we go. So I was thinking today, I said, all right, cool. It's the first show of the year. How are we going to start? So what I wanted to do was I wanted to explore this thing called envy, right? And I ran into a proverb, and it says that in the garden of life, envy is a weed that need not be watered. All right? And I start thinking about those that become envious of us that are on our path, those of us who have found our purpose, or those of us that are working hard to fulfill our purpose, right? We have a lot of envious people. And the question that comes up is why? Because oftentimes what we start to find out, it ain't just the strangers that are envious of us. It's oftentimes people that are in our very company that are envious of us, are those that masquerade as friends, but deep down there's an anger there, there's a jealousy there, right? And I wanted to ask the question, why people hate on you, right? I wanted you to be clear on it so that you can start looking at possibly some of the signs and some of the things that you can do to deal with this, right? Because this is a real thing. Now, reason number one, you too confident. How dare you? How dare you? Right? Develop a skill. You know what I'm saying? And be able to carry out something and be proud of the fact that you can do that. How dare you? Be confident. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to show confidence in what you do. And this is what they're doing. Because when you reflect the confidence in what you're doing, what you are doing is reflecting for them what they are not. You're reflecting for them and bringing up feelings of inadequacy that you are not at fault for. So you are just a little bit too confident, and it makes them feel uncomfortable because they have not made it to a level where they are confident in what they are doing. right? You have an idea for your life. You know where you want your life to be, and how dare you be confident in trying to put your life there? So what starts to happen in obvious ways, either they will come directly at you like your enemies will, or they will subtly sabotage what you're doing, right? They'll find reasons to kind of pull you off your path and get you to start questioning yourself. Come on, family. Come on now. Y'all know, some of y'all dealing with this. And it's not just, and I want it to be clear, it's not just people outside your camp. Oftentimes it's people inside your camp. Remember, one of the things that you have to get rid of, one of the things that you don't need to carry into 2021 is those negative friends. Those people who claim to be on your team, but they're not on your team. They don't even share your damn vision. They just want to kick it. Come on now. So how dare you be confident? Number one, you're too confident, right? You've been working on something your whole life, and you have the audacity to think you're good at it. You have dedicated your because I used to find that, and still run into it. People would kind of be upset that I spent a lot of my college years, not even a lot of my 20s, the late teens and 20s in pursuit of mastery of something. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, when other people was just, because I had a good time, but when other people was doing bullshit, I was stretching and practicing martial arts and reading books and getting acquainted with my history and going to the African Center and helping my elders and putting organizations together, watching them crumble and getting my heart broke and learning and constantly learning and staying on my path. And then to find out that some motherfuckers was mad at me because I chose to do that shit. How dare you be confident in what the fuck you doing? Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get away. You know what I'm saying? So please understand, it's real. Number two, they don't understand your success. They don't understand what you do. They don't understand how you do it. And they don't understand why in God's name are you successful in what you do. How is it that you could make money doing what you do? You don't even have a college degree. How is it that you know what I'm saying? I got the college degree. I was the better student in high school, right? They don't understand your success, right? See, because a lot of times, please understand this, because this is one of the biggest curses that can happen to an individual. Now, I was fortunate because I put myself in other arenas where I wasn't, in a sense, the best in the room, right? But what happens is that you end up having people who are, they come in and they're natural. It's like their whole life, people has told them they was the natural at this. So they might have been a natural basketball player. It's like they was born to play basketball and they was real good at it. Or they was just naturally beautiful and they just attracted all the men or all of the ladies that they wanted at a certain time in their life, right? You know what I'm saying? Or they was naturally gifted at education. They was always the smartest kid in the room, right? But some of y'all out there were not that, right? You worked on your beauty, right? You made yourself attractive. You worked on your math ability, right? You didn't have the natural gift where you was able to get numbers, but you took the time to develop the relationship with the craft of mathematics. You developed the relationship with the craft of beauty. You developed a relationship with your craft so that you can start naturally receiving the gifts. You sacrifice. You made the sacrifice, as our ancestors often talk about. That sacrifice. Time is the most valuable of things, and for you to sacrifice that, right? When other people just, they start off the best. But what starts to happen is that you start to catch up And in many cases, you start to surpass them, and they don't understand, because the curse for them is, because they started off good, they think they should always be good, and they think they don't have to do what other people do. So they end up getting surpassed by those individuals who didn't have the natural skill. Those individuals who really loved the craft and wanted to dedicate and sacrifice to the craft what was necessary. And they don't understand how you're successful, because they supposed to be at the top. They was always smarter than you in school. They were supposed to become the engineer. How the hell you become the engineer? They were supposed to be the principal. How the hell you become the principal? They were supposed to marry that individual. How the fuck you got the perfect relationship? How, you know what I'm saying? Not realizing that you put in the work. They don't understand. They don't, because it came natural for them, or they believe it's supposed to come natural for them. Maybe, and we got some people who was never good at shit, but they believe that just by the fact that they are alive, that success is supposed to come knock on the door. They don't understand why success chose you, your hard-working ass. You're never available to talk to them. Why? Because you out developing your skills. You see, this is where we got to get as a tribe, right? You know, yeah, we got to chill, but some of y'all in the tribe, you have to develop a mastery, right? You have to become a master of something, because we have to be able to trade. We have to be able to develop things and trade amongst ourselves to sustain ourselves. Whether we're talking about a apocalyptic future or a future of paradise, whatever it is, we have to be on top of it. You understand? So we have to develop the skills to make it possible for us to do that. And we can't be dependent on the naturals. Because the naturals will go out and drink before a game. The naturals will go out and smoke before it's time for them to do what they're supposed to do. When that individual who has been working and understands, I done changed my diet, I done changed the time that I wake up for this. I have changed and I have built. They don't understand, right, how you successful, because they never had to make the sacrifices that you made. That's my 10 minutes. But hold on, I'm on 3. I got 3 more. You don't listen to their advice. They mad because you don't listen to them. They hate on you. They hate on you because you, even though you're doing better than them, they mad because you won't take their advice. They feel disrespected. You don't listen to them. They want to give you advice, but not follow it themselves. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell you how you should live your life, and they want to tell you how you should do what you already good at. They mad at you. They hating on you because of that, right? So you need to just, and keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing good. You're doing good. Number 4, they don't think you work hard enough. We just described the work ethic that you got, but they don't believe you work hard enough. You know what I'm saying? You make it look easy, right? I get up on here, I get up on this mic, I turn on this thing, and people think that's what I do. Like I was talking to, I ain't gonna say who I was talking to. I was talking to because the young people were putting together a podcast. So, they were supposed to walk in. I was there. I didn't have nothing to do with the process. I just was there to make sure that they was able to get in the studio. But they wanted to make sure. How can I put it? They wanted to. One of the young people needed a ride home. So the issue was that they wanted a set time when this person would get done. So they thought because he was coming in and Brother Hatim had something to do with it. We were supposed to sit down, we were supposed to do the interview, and it was supposed to be over. I said, no, I'm teaching them how to do a whole podcast and possibly a stream after that. So they have to do the write-up. They have to come up with the thumbnail, right? They have to come up with not only a still thumbnail, they got to come up with an animated or a GIF thumbnail as well to send out to the following. You understand what I'm saying? They got to come up with all this stuff prior to even turning on the mic. We ain't even turned on the mic yet. You know what I'm saying? So we start at 1. People contacting, trying to see where we at 4. They ain't even start the show yet. They ain't start. See, because people got to understand, like I said, I get up on work days at 3:30 so that I can get down here and have enough time to do all the stuff that I do. But I make it look easy, so people will say, you don't work hard enough at what you're doing. Those that, and what's even crazier, the people that will say that is the people that don't know. So, they think that I'm a natural. Nah. This, or you're a natural. You could just do this like you. Or people want to ask for advice. Like, how do I do the show like you do? You just do it. You know what I'm saying? And you just do it. And what people don't understand what I'm saying when I say that is you just do it. But you got to be consistent in your doing. See, I could run out of material, but I have faith in my craft that my craft will always provide me with something to say when I need it. Why? Because I'm always on here doing my damn thing. I'm spending 2 hours at least, like I said, in the 224 self-help process. I'm on this aspect of the journey. I'm spending at least 2 hours a day. At least 2 hours a day. Now, so this 2 hours started at 10 minutes. But I was able to expand and it became more important to me to where now I'll spend at least 2 to 3 hours. Remember, I get up at 3:30. So if I get out the tub at 4:30 and I get down this basement, I'm down here from 4:30, possibly 5 o'clock until it's time for me to go to work. So that's about 3.5 hours every day, 5 days a week. And then I'm even down here doing it on the weekends. So I want y'all to understand that, right? But person looking from the outside would see the end result and be like, they ain't working hard enough. Come on now. Come on, family. For real? We out here getting it, right? And I want y'all to think about this. I'm coming up with lists for y'all now. So not only am I writing, but now we're coming up with lists that I can run through with you and be like the top 5 things, top 7 things. Because these are the type of videos and shit, audios that people like. So the next generation of Giame is gonna be list crazy. The top five reasons I love anime. Top 7 animes of all time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not playing with it, right? Watch what I do with the Proverbs. Y'all about to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to laugh, right? All right, but anyway. But I'm not working hard enough. You're not working hard enough. And last, they are upset that you got where you are without their help. They mad. You know what I'm saying? Because they might have came late into the game. They weren't able to help you achieve where you were supposed to get, but they could have helped you go farther, even though they don't know shit about what you're doing. They got all the advice. They got supposedly all the investment income to help you go on and take it to the next level. And they mad because they wasn't there to help you so that they could always be able to have you up under their thumb. They are upset that you got where you are without their help. How could you? How dare you succeed without my help and my permission? Come on, family. Come on, family. And that is the 5 reasons why people hate on you. The 5 reasons why people hate. Now, it's not the whole list. Don't get me wrong. It's not the whole list. But these are the 5 that I came up with this morning. And anime, if you would. Oh, man. Be on the lookout. You're going to be able to see. You can see it in their eyes. And let them know. I'm thinking all the time. My mind is like a flower in bloom. You're damn right. I think all the time. All right, so we about to get in here and we're going to toast this moment. I'm going to go up here and eat a little bit. Let me see if we still streaming. All right, we still streaming. Clever Clark joined the chat. All right, Clever Clark, how you doing today, sir? Thank you for putting your name in. Let me see what's going on over here on Spreaker. Those of you that's listening on Spreaker, right? If you go and open up a Spreaker account, you do not have to pay. You can open up yourself a Spreaker account and listen to other podcasts. Then you will be able to come inside the chat. And you will be able to chat with me just like if you were watching me on on the thing, and I'll be able to show your chats to the family. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but switching the camera over so that the world can see. So you know, and maybe I might need to do a video on how to open up the chat when you are on Gani Journey. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'm gonna do that because I gotta work on a few things today. Anyway, so I think I'll do that. You think that's smart? What y'all think about that? Okay. So y'all can chat with us on Spreaker. And then on top of that, family, check this out. If you really want to help Gani Journey, you know what I'm saying? Just let it play. Let the whole podcast play. Right? And then download it. So we get the listen credit. Then, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you might want to listen to it later. You know what I'm saying? You can get rid of it at another time. But you know, like I said, because it's like the podcast side of the game is where the job creation piece of this is. This whole streaming, for me, streaming is for the birds until you get up to millions. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you right now, you can look at those people who built their millions on the YouTube side and then come over to the podcast, right? They're not doing bread like those who built up their million on the podcast and then came over to YouTube. It's a big difference. It's a difference. It's definitely a difference, right? And we can help you. We can help you get through that. And on top of that, with Gani and with some of the partnerships that we have, family, for those of you who don't want to go out and invest in equipment to create a space for podcasting, right? We could possibly provide you with a space for you to podcast, where you come through and a studio, and you will be able to record or stream your show with a quality mic, with quality equipment. If you want to record it as well, you could do that as well, and you don't have to have a space. You could just, work with Gani. Listen, I'm not playing. We're not playing here at Gani Journey. Let them know, man. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that either. I'm just trying to let y'all know. So we're gonna have some new shirts coming out. Those of you that want to support us, if you look on the links, I put links everywhere we go. You go on and support us. You go to merch.gnj.media. If you want to check out our CMOS, bam, you should have been ready. We got that Bay New Health CMOS, right? You get that. This is 2 ounce. This is a 2 ounce bag. I had to move the price up to $12 because we mail this out. You know what I'm saying? And those delivery costs are no joke. You know what I'm saying? I just sent some to Hollywood, to California. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go broke. Right? The goal of business is not to go broke. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want to thank those that took the time to buy the 365 Kwanzaa shirts. For those that's taking time to support Gani Journey. But the next shirts that I got coming out, y'all gonna want to get. I just gotta sit down. I just gotta sit down, right? I gotta sit down. I gotta get my mind right. And this is what's gonna happen, right? Because at first, we are going to offer the shirts, right? And we are going to do it through a third party. But as it start picking up, and we are able to keep our young people busy, our young people will start producing our shirts. Give it a round of applause. Family, I'm not playing with you. When I say young people, I'm talking about young people between the ages of possibly 9 to as high as 25, 30 years old. Right? But a majority of the work when it comes to the t-shirts is going to be done by individuals between the ages of 9 and 15 years old. So when you start buying from Gani Journey Media, please understand, we have a tribe, an intergenerational tribe that is going to be benefiting from your support. So when you buy a t-shirt to express your love for the culture, right? Please understand, because you know what I'm saying, it's going a long way, because like the little bit of stuff that has been going out, the books and the e-courses and stuff like that people have been getting, the donations for the Malcolm X Festival and stuff like that, the stuff that y'all been doing, please understand, we ain't wasted a dime. We ain't wasted a dime. Right? What we show to the community and to some of the people that support GNJ.media is that we're very serious. So people have come at us with very serious business opportunities, and we running with them full speed. So, like I said, once you know that once you purchase the t-shirts, right? The t-shirts, the long shirts, the hoodies. Right after I get the initial 100 or 1,000 out, you know what I'm saying? Because we need the operating capital, and I need to make sure that we can keep our machine moving. Once we are able to show that we're able to do that, we off and running. Young people will be getting in there and doing them in the evenings and on the weekends. So in the evenings and on the weekends, they're going to keep it going. They're going to keep the presses going until we are able to fulfill every last order. So that means that whether you ordering from California or New York, or if you all want something in Columbus, right? And you be like, boom, I like how you printed this shirt, Brother Hatim. Can you hook me up with some young people so that we could get some shirts for our family reunion? Can you hook us up so that we can have some shirts for our upcoming event? Can you hook us up? Yes. We'll create it, we'll print it, and we'll have it ready for you. Yup. Quality. Right? And once our kids get good, like with this printer that we was talking about, the printer for the building, once they get good, they'll be able to do a shirt every 2 minutes. Now, if you got front and back, it might be about 4 minutes for a front and back shirt, but we could do a shirt every 4 to 5 minutes. We have the capacity to do that. All right? Only thing we need is your support. So are you ready? Are y'all willing to support us? Are y'all down? All right, so we're gonna go and there we go. We're going to do our toast real quick, lifting up our ancestors. As we do here at Giami Journey, we're going to lift up our ancestors high, right? Because that's what we do here. But of course, right now, y'all know we are toasting a moment. For those of you that are new to Giami Journey, we don't use the regular days of the week. We use our principles. Since this is the last day of Kwanzaa. See, some people will be forgetting and going back to doing things the way they did it before, but not us here at Giami Journey, because we do Kwanzaa 365. You know why? Because we too black, too strong. We too black. That's right. Come on, let me hear you. That's right. Too strong. You're damn right. So we ain't, for us, it ain't about just going back and doing the same thing. We're going to continue on with the discussion in the way that we're doing it, right? So for those of you who want to get on the email list, that might be, that's like, boom, if you're not on our end, because like if you're on the Telegram, right? If you are on the email list, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you want to watch the video, you could get into our private group on YouTube. No, our private group on Facebook is Giami Journey, just GYE. Then you got that little hash, Yame, NYAME Journey. Just look up that group. In the group, not the page, because the page, I'm not streaming on the page. You know what I'm saying? I do post other stuff on the page, and I post afterwards. So right after I get done with this, I'm going to put this one and let it stream out at about 6 o'clock. Let it restream about 6 o'clock. All right. How long is it? How long is this show? Damn, we've been on an hour and... All right, let me envy. Boom. All right. All right, so I'm uploading that. So and like I said, I'll be saving these because I send them out and send them out later. But anyway, for those that want to get your ancestors on the list, you go to gnj.media. You can join our private Facebook group, Giami Journey, or you go to giamijourney.com, and on the sidebar, you'll see a place where you can be able to put your email. You put your email address on gnj.media or giamijourney.com. You put your email address in there and click follow. When you click follow, that puts you on our email list. Once you are on our email list, you'll start getting an email from us on a daily basis. I'm trying to make them informative, a little bit entertaining, keep you up with what's going on with us. You might get more than one because you're going to get one for the toast. And then, like I said, if there's something else going on, or I'm giving you a prize, or, you know what I'm saying, I'll give you some extra content every now and then. And then, like I said, if there's something else going on with Giami, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, for those that might be interested in doing the cryptocurrency, like opening up your Coinbase, you know what I'm saying, and even opening up a wallet, I'm going to send out a link. I'm going to send out a link so that you can get some cryptocurrency and I get some cryptocurrency for you joining. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Giami is going to benefit from all that. You know what I'm saying? From all those dealings. That's how we do it around here. And also give you some other stuff that I use for investment. Now, for those that don't know, you can invest on Cash App, right? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, now figuring out, and I can show you how to transfer your Bitcoin off of Cash App into another place. We ain't playing here. I'm not playing here. You could, once you get a wallet, you could transfer your Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency into the wallet if the blockchain that you are using supports that thing. All right. So I would suggest getting a Coinbase wallet. You get a Coinbase wallet and you could transfer Bitcoin, which is little to no cost. But the problem with Ethereum is very expensive to transfer. But when I open my MetaMask, when I opened up my MetaMask wallet, it didn't turn out to be that expensive. It wasn't as expensive as I thought. I opened up a MetaMask and I was kind of surprised. I was really surprised. Actually, I haven't been to my MetaMask. I need to go to my MetaMask real quick and see what's going on. Because I was supposed to be getting something. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a couple of NFTs. I have to, and some of them were like, they were giveaways and stuff like that. And I need to see what's going on. You know. Anyway. But we're going to do this toast real quick before I get all lost up into the crypto world. You know what I'm saying? I already downloaded it, so I don't know what's going on. I need to find out what's going on. No, it's not there. Where my damn MetaMask at? Where you at? My damn MetaMask. Now they got me concerned. Or maybe I ain't do it on this one. Oh, I know where it's at. Oh, I know where it's at. Oh, stupid me. I'm sorry. Got lost. Right here in my wallet. Anyway, we lifted up our glass. We salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. And we say, with one resounding word of power, we say Ashe here. Don't know what you say. You can say what you say. Lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Near family. We move on and we lift up our ancestors as we do every day at 5:45 a.m. or 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, those of you that want to get your ancestors on the list, get on our email list so that we can send you an email and you can go on and send us back an email with the name of your ancestors. Or if you get in a private group, One of the administrators will also let us know or let me know that somebody want to add their ancestors to the list, and of course we will accommodate. All right, so we lift up our glass to our personal ancestors and we say Ashe. Right now we want to lift up our glass and we want to toast. I don't know why I ain't had a rain going. Anyway, we want to lift up our glass and we want to salute the present moment. We are in Kuumba. We understand the importance of the moment, right? And we label our moments. Right now we are in the moment of Kuumba. Now, if you are practicing Kwanzaa, today is also Imani for you. So if somebody say Habari Gani, you can say Imani. We lift up our glass and we salute this moment, the power of this moment. We recognize the power of this moment, right? The gift of it, that is a gift from our ancestors that we have to protect so we can pass on to our future generations. The main question that each of us got to argue or got to wrestle with is, what are you doing with your moment, right? Because is it really yours, or is it a gift or something that was provided for you by your ancestors? And a lot of people are like, my ancestors, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you are here in some form or fashion, somebody fought for you to be here. Somebody fought for you to stand in the space and in the time that you have right now, even if it's just a little bit. And you have a responsibility to pass that to the future, right? Pass that to the future. Wrap it up. Protect it. You know what I'm saying? And share it and pass it on to the future. So we lift up our glass and we salute this present moment. And as I say on a daily basis, family, those of you who I ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out this moment. And I want you to find Kuumba in it. I want you to find Kuumba. I want you to identify Kuumba. I want you to talk about Kuumba. I want you to share Kuumba. I want you to build using Kuumba. And I want you to, you know what I'm saying, express your culture. Put the meat on the bones of the culture. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment. We salute the power in this moment, right? And for those who don't speak the language, Kuumba means creativity. Demonic principle today is order. The color is orange, as you can see by the shirt. You go to merch.gnj.media and you can support us. You got cause and effect. Cause and effect is the hermetic principle of the day. Male name is Kwame. Female name is Ama. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say what? Strike it, strike it, strike it, strike it. And we say, Ashe. Dear family, move to our children's children, onto infinity. And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I haven't got any more notices for any special, so I'm going to salute. We're lifting up our glass. We're sending out that healing, balanced energy out to Brother Quasi. We're sending out that energy to Elder Tony. He's getting better. We're sending out that energy to Elder Debbie Bowie. We lift up our glass and we salute. Is there anybody else? Did I miss somebody? We send out that energy and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm gonna take it. I'm drinking. And I'm gonna go get some real drink. Bring in the new year unconscious. Actually, I already missed that, right? I guess I should have did a show last night, but nah. All right. So, family, we are up and we are out. Excuse me, Spricker. All right, fam. We out.